point did you realize you had this gift?
I've already ranked every Creo song from 2020 and 2021, so I thought why not make one on his 2019 songs. Most of these have gone down as classics and are some of his most used and talked about songs, and for good reason. I will do a 2018 ranking and 2017 and 2016 so on, but before those videos let's rank the 2019 Creo songs from worst to best. Creo made 8 songs in 2019 and his worst was Unveil. I think you all knew that this would be last. It's barely a minute long and isn't necessarily bad, but the fact that it is so short means that I just can't put it above any of the other songs. I also feel very unsatisfied with the end, as it hypes up a really epic climax and then it just ends. Next up is Brace for It, Aura. I feel like this is quite an unpopular opinion, considering this is one of his few songs with 1 million views, but it seems a bit like a Nautilus wannabe. It doesn't quite feel as special or original as it. The second drop is much more interesting than the first, and the song is overall pretty good, but 2019 was so full of classics that this could not go any higher without the list feeling wrong. Imagine a place on fire. Yeah, this song is one of his more original ones, but has some really weird parts that just don't sound good at all. But this song really doesn't deserve any negativity apart from that. The drop is unique but very Creo, and the difference between the drops themselves and everything else makes for a really cool song. The middle is possibly my favourite part, as it sounds so relaxing and like something super epic is about to transpire. Then the actual drop kicks in and it immediately sounds like something that will go down as a classic, which it certainly did. Now we get to the top 5, which includes probably 5 of his best 10 songs ever. It's hard to believe that every single one of these songs has gone down as such a classic Creo song, with the exception of maybe one super underrated one that we'll get to soon. Like for example, 5th place on this list would probably be top 3 in my 2020-2021 ranking video. Not to call those songs bad, but to call these songs amazing. But which is the worst? Hang on, that's not a really good word for these. Which is the leastest goodest of these top 5? Well, it's Red Haze. Red Haze is an absolutely outstanding piece of music. The very start does indeed sound hazy, which is pretty impressive, but the pre-drop sounds kind of mediocre, but it's still alright. The drop on the other hand is really good, and again has that Creo feeling that I just can't pinpoint. Maybe it's the weird jagged melody of the drop that he uses sometimes, I don't know, possibly. But anyway, the second drop is somehow even better and has a constant noise in the background that makes the song feel hazy indeed. The melody is perfect and there is not much wrong with this song except for a few minor issues. Just goes to show how awesome these top 5 songs are. Okay, top 4. Like the hazy feeling of Red Haze, I'll never make it has that same feeling but throughout the whole thing. This one has definitely somewhat got the recognition it deserves after being popularised by the Geometry Dash level cybernetic crescent, but Creo is still nowhere near the popularity he should be. Now obviously the second drop is better, and that's the part that people talk about the most, but I actually like the second pre-drop the most of this song. It goes for the right amount of length, and it's just an amazing thing to experience. I've listened to this song so many times, but I never get tired of it, which is a testament to how great of a music producer Creo is. Now all of a sudden I have to split up the top 3, which is going to be one of the hardest things I've had to do since... Actually, you know what, I'm not going to make the joke if I want this video to stay on YouTube, so let's move on. Hopefully people shine more of a light on Creo's work, because... You see what I did there? Yeah, the next song on this list is Shine, which is possibly Creo's most unique and underrated song ever. The drop fits in seamlessly, and you don't even know it's the drop because it fits so well. The song also doesn't waste any of your time on anything. It's just a small intro, then what, look, you're in the drop. Then there is a third drop, which does indeed feel like a drop from another more mainstream EDM song, but it still fits so well. Oh my gosh, I can't, it is so good. Now we get to the 2 songs that changed positions probably as much as people from Belarus get divorced, but I'm gonna have to go with Atmosphere as number 2. Oh no, now I'm getting second thoughts, maybe Reflections. No, I'm staying with Atmosphere. Okay, Atmosphere has the most vocals that any Creo song has had, and you would think that that's a bad thing, especially since none of it even rhymes at all, but it actually isn't, and it's what makes the song for so many people. But that's not even the main show here, the drops are. Holy shit, these are amazing. The first one sets the tone, and the second one is one of the coolest things I've ever heard in not just a Creo song, but any EDM song ever. I'm not going to get in your way anymore, just listen to this for a bit. Holy crap. Oh, also, there is a saxophone in this. Okay, wait, jeez. Welp, you know what's number 1 now, don't you? Yeah, my second favourite Creo song, only second because of his newest, Weekend Dream. So Reflections was my favourite song as soon as I saw it, and Chromatic Haze by Gizro. When I heard this, it was what made me the Creo fan I am now. The first drop is the highlight with some of the coolest sounds ever. The beat is fantastic, and I never ever get bored with this song, even when I hear it for the 15th time in 2 minutes. It's just so amazing, and I don't have anything else to say. Well, there you go, that was my list. This was really annoying to voice record because the minute I was about to start, some guy started using his leaf blower, so I had to wait. Then once he finished, there was an inspection thing for the house next to me. Finally, I was able to get this to you. And I'm sorry for not streaming for nearly a month. I'll build this Sunday, so don't worry. Anyway, join my Discord and I'll see you later.